Welcome again to Motherland Movements, and this short video is just going to be a talk about the comparison between Botswana and South Africa. Now, it's not a direct like-for-like comparison, but I would say that there is quite a stark contrast between the two places, and it really depends on what type of person you are and what you're looking for as to what decision you'd make if you were thinking about coming down here. I'm in a nice hotel in the middle of in downtown, well, on the outskirts of downtown Gaborone. Very nice surroundings, very pleasant. Gaborone is in Botswana is very laid back. The people are very not plastic, but they're very laid back. They're very humble, very approachable people. Yeah, so it really depends on what your primary drive is in terms of whether it's economic, whether it's the security issue you're thinking about. Obviously, South Africa does have a reputation for security issues. Now, I've been to South Africa several times, and whilst you are aware that there's always a potential, how can I put it, not immediate danger, but you're aware that there are certain problems that can arise in certain areas. It's more often than not, you'll have a very safe and trouble-free time in South Africa if you're sensible and if you obviously don't venture into areas that you shouldn't venture into at wrong times of the day or times of the night, so on and so forth. The main comparison is that Botswana is quite expensive. It's also the case that you cannot get freehold property. Everything is on a leasehold basis, and that is kind of off-putting. So you then have to now balance whether you're going to go for the more laid-back ambience of Botswana, and whether that's really what your priority is. It's an empty place. There's not a lot of people here, but there's lots of land. So there's lots of scope for development, but it's that ownership element that you're going to lose out on in Botswana. Conversely, in South Africa, you'll get an environment that's more like what you'd be used to in Europe and in America, UK, in terms of being able to own property outright, and also you have a better economy in the sense that things are cheaper and more accessible. So the all-round package from the two, I would say that South Africa is more favourable. There are more opportunities there, perhaps, for development. Lots more going on. If you just want a quiet life and you're not too concerned about the other things I was saying, then Botswana might be an alternative for you. So that's just a brief comparison. If you were going to ask me what I would choose between South Africa and Botswana, hand on heart, I would take South Africa over Botswana. But if I was based in South Africa, I would make several trips probably into Botswana, because it's a nice place. It's not as scenic as South Africa, but the only problem is I haven't been all over Botswana to give you a real sort of an in-depth analysis of Botswana. So that's just a brief idea. You might have your own, everyone's going to have their own how can I put it, set of priorities, set of decisions that will drive whatever decision you make. Set of circumstances that will drive the decision. So that's just my brief comparison between South Africa and Botswana.